Hey Tabletop Terrors, I see you've been slacking off on your Splatbook Roulette. Well, guess what? Today we're going to talk about dragons. You ever face down Alduin in Legendary Mode of Skyrim? Bet you haven't. Ever read anything by freaking Ashland Chase about how to make dragons sexy and have sexy time with them? Bet you haven't. Listen up, Bladetop Blarers. Today... Hey Tabletop Terrors, this is T the Writer, and this is a channel invasion. Today, we're going to be looking at the Draconomicon, D&D 3.5's premier book on dragons. And we're going to be doing Splatbook Roulette. That's right, that's the thing that you guys made up, where you flip the book open, you point to a page, and you talk about whatever that is for under 5 minutes. Ready, steady, go! We've got Dragonkith. Boom. Dragonkith are creatures that serve and aid dragons. They live with or near a great dragon or a group of dragons, acting as servants and peers. So, what do we got here? We got a dragon. He's huge. He can't go grocery shopping on his own. He's got to send somebody out. I've got all these mounds of gold and gems, and I don't really feel like starting trouble today. Dragonkith, you're going to go out there with a handful of platinum pieces, and you're going to buy me some sheep. And you're going to herd those sheep back up here, and I'm going to freaking eat them, because I'm a goddamn dragon, and that's what I do. Now, what else can Dragonkith do? Although sometimes they are humans, elves, dwarves, halflings, gnomes, Dragonkiths are just as often members of other intelligent species like lizard folk, giants, troglodytes, lamassu, pseudo-dragons, titans, dragons, beholders, lamias, and others. So, anything that's smart enough to take orders, pretty much, this guy can get ordered around by a dragon. Now, is it a class? Yes, it is. It gets all kinds of proficiencies and other things. I guess this is it's a base class. It's not a prestige class. Alright, fine. At second level, once per day, a Dragonkith can call upon its dragon's might to deal an extra 1d6 points of damage in a single attack. So you can channel your master's powers with this class. Now, why would you want to play as this? Well, you don't always want to be the world-conquering king, do you? You don't want to be a murder hobo. You want to be part of something great. Maybe you don't want to be a goody-two-shoes paladin. Maybe you don't want to be a tree-hugging druid. Maybe you want to follow a goddamn dragon. You know why? Because dragons are goddamn amazing. Sorry, Alduin. Now, what else can we do with this class? Well, we've got feats like alertness and endurance, which starts you out great. You start with knowledge arcana, 4 ranks. So I guess this is a prestige class. Yeah, it has requirements. So a base attack of +6, alertness, endurance, 4 ranks of arcana, language draconic, and you must be chosen by a dragon of the same alignment. So if you're evil, you're not going to have any golden dragons following you around anytime soon, asking you to be their servant. So you could be something as simple as the guy that runs for groceries, or you could be their champion, which is better, in my opinion, than being a freaking paladin. Now, what else do we got? Weapon and armor proficiency. Dragonkith gains no proficiencies with any weapons, armor, or shields. So whatever you want to use, you better use something good as a base, such as a fighter, a barbarian, somebody who can already swing a sword around because you're not getting anything extra. Telepathic plea. Wherever a Dragonkith is, its dragon companion can send an instantaneous telepathic plea for help at any time. So, getting beat up in the marketplace? Call Daddy-O, and he flies out of his fucking mountain and jumps onto their heads because you're out there buying sheep for them and you don't need to be messed with. Now, what else can we do about this? Maybe wear a tabard. Maybe green dragon, wear a green tabard. Say, hey, I'm doing the shopping for the dragon today. Or, hey, I'm conquering this castle. You can either give it up to me or I can call the giant goddamn dragon. So, you are the herald, you are the servant, you might be running for groceries, you might be counting gold coins in the hoard. It leaves a lot of stuff open to be interpreted, because you work for a goddamn dragon. That's right. Now, what else we got? Detect treasure. Once per day, a dragon kith of 3rd level or higher can use the Detect Treasure ability. This works like the Detect Magic spell, except that it senses medium or smaller objects that are worth more than 100 gold pieces. So gosh, I guess if he was sending you out to go find more stuff for the Horde, you can certainly find the nearest jewelry store, find the nearest stash of bandit caves, look for kobold that actually got something that's worth stealing, etc., etc. Now, the forests are deep, the caves are wet, but with something like this, you can zero in on the place like a goddamn compass. You know why? Because you're a dragon kith, and that's what you do. What else we got? Energy resistance. A dragon kith develops an ever stronger resistance to the energy associated with its dragon companion's breath weapon. Beginning at the 3rd level, it can ignore some damage of the type generated. So, if you work for a black dragon, you're going to be having acid resistance. If you work for a white dragon, you're going to have some cold resistance. If you lose your damn mind and work for a red dragon, you might end up being fireproof someday, because as you level up, it gets that much stronger. Are you a dragon kith? Are you man enough to follow a dragon instead of a god or a tree or some holier-than-thou order of paladins? Because that's what a dragon kith is. Now, that is all for our Chatbook Roulette today. Tabletop Terrors, or should I say, Blabletop Blarers. Let's see what you got. T the Writer is challenging you to a channel invasion. Ready, steady, go!